Thank you for the opportunity. Is this working okay? I work better on my feet. Would like to say that the representation we get from the Senators Laird and Tucker is not a question here. They serve us very well, and my apologies to the both of you for making the statement I'm going to make. That I believe that the way the layout of the state is with Corridor H and the economic opportunities that lie along Corridor H, that the Upshur County would be much better served being in a district down the corridor to the east. Not that, again, I'm not casting any problem with the representation we're getting. I think we have an economic interest to the east. Randolph, Tucker, Grant, Hardy, Hampshire, that direction, because that's the line of the Corridor H. And there's a lot of effort in the region to promote the completion of Corridor H. There's a lot of spirit of cooperation between our communities going in that direction. Steve Foster, I hope, plans to speak. He might say something about this. He's our director of our development authority and the Hardwood Alliance Zone and some of the other things that will bear out what I'm saying to you. So, excuse me. I would hope that you would give serious consideration to that. Again, Bill, Greg, my apologies to you. You know, at the same time, I'm asking them to help us get some money, which they're always very responsive to, and I appreciate that very much. If anyone has any questions for me, I'd be glad to answer them. Otherwise, thank you very much for the opportunity to speak today.
Well, thank you for the opportunity to speak out about redistricting before it's done, as opposed to after it's complete. I appreciate your efforts in coming in and listening to us. I will second what Mayor Davidson said. In the world of economic development, which is my job here in Upshur County, you look at clustering opportunities where you can cluster various industries to get more of a, if you will, a body that has a lot of momentum assigned to it. And Corridor H is clearly the ribbon which connects Upshur County from Lewis County to Randolph County to Barber and Tucker counties. That makes a lot more sense from an economic development standpoint, and I would like you to at least consider that as you look at redistricting. Again, no disrespect to our current senators, but it's just what's happening. We are also spending an awful lot of time as a Hardwood Alliance Zone, which are 7 counties here in north central West Virginia, which includes Webster, Lewis, Upshur, Barber, Tucker, Randolph counties, and Preston County. In getting Corridor H completed, one of the things we've found is that this is not a corridor to carry traffic, it's an economic corridor. It's a commercial opportunity for our businesses here in north central West Virginia to be able to compete, because that road will take us right to an inland port in Virginia, which gives us an opportunity to ship product to 123 different ports around the world. And already West Virginia is exporting over $90 million worth of hardwoods. That's why the Hardwood Alliance Zone is behind that. More recently, we have formed the Robert C. Byrd Corridor H Highway Authority, and our objective is to continue to beat on that drum. The legislature has seen fit to help us fund that opportunity, and we are going to take advantage of that. And we want to definitely make that happen. Taking off my economic development hat, there's also one other thing I'd like to comment on personally, and that is there's been a lot of conversation about one person, one vote in terms of how people are represented in the House of Delegates. I think it's time that we really enforce that or draw the districting line such that there is, in fact, one representative for every person that's out there in a specific area. Again, thank you for the opportunity to be here.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Agnes Queen from Lewis County. I'm president over in Lewis County, and we are on Corridor H, and I'm kind of felt dissed by Upshur County here shortly when they spoke a little while ago. I think our representatives do a wonderful job for us. We want to be part of the community, be it with Upshur or whoever. We just hope that this event doesn't cause a fight amongst the counties or the state, because I think our state's moving in the right direction. We're looking for economic development and growth in all of our communities. And I would just hate to see that this event would cause rifts throughout the state. And this is the first one I've attended, so Lewis County wants to continue to grow, and I just hope that in any type of redistricting, we're not left behind, because we do want to see Quarter H grow, and we want to be part of that growth. I know it's completed in Lewis County, but it means the world to us because we know what it's going to happen, what's going to be when it's finished. So we just hope that you all remember that when you do your redistricting plans, that we want to be part of that fight, and whatever it takes to be still part of that. Please don't throw us out of the plans for Quarter H because our area is complete. We just still want to be part of that, and we hope that you all know that if that's part of your decision on how to redistrict, please keep us in mind. And we love you guys over here. We're working with you, and we're trying to, Steve and I have been working together very well, and we're part of Hardwood Alliance with you all. We're part of the oil and gas hub of West Virginia, Lewis and Upshur, and so we've got so much in common that we hate to be divided. But we want you to have good representation too, so I understand that.
I'm Dave Thomas, and I appreciate what everybody's done in this meeting today. Listening to the mayor of Buckhannon and to Agnes in Lewis County, regardless of where we end up in the district, whether it's going to be Randolph County or Lewis County, I still believe that doesn't have any impact on the different spheres of influence that counties need to work together. So I think that's one of the real critical things that we'll have to keep in mind. Regardless of how it's going to be redistricted, we need to work with counties that are important to our influence in the future. So I think that's something we ought to keep in mind.
Based on the number of people, Kanawha County has 7.5 times the number of people that Mason County has. So does that mean you have to rework the entire state versus moving one county and solving your problem if it's based on the number of people? Am I correct in saying that?
Well, there's several. There's based on the number of people. Okay. Then they also want to look at what's compact. They want to try to keep districts as compact as possible, centered around communities of interest. Okay. And so it's that kind of that criteria that comes down that the courts have to look at to make sure it's properly representing the people that are in those areas. Okay. So number is only it's the first factor. It's an important one, but it's only one of several that you also have to look at. I mean, you could draw all kinds of squigglies in this thing to get the numbers. I mean, if you want to be creative, chain counties like this around. And that wouldn't be acceptable to the courts either.
Correct. But, I'm looking at it, it's the end county. I know they go further up. If you look at it, Pocahontas County is kind of on the end also, and they go clear up that part of the state. So I don't understand what it would matter with Mason County. You're going up that side of the state as well, and you're still within, and if you're solving the problem, I don't know why we want to make it too complicated and mess up the entire state if you've got one quick, simple fix for the problem. I mean, that county may not be happy, but otherwise, to me, it looks like you're going to have the entire state in an uproar and being divided, and you'll have representation that now, I'm in a second district. We may not even be in that district if you're going to refocus everything. We may be, so we have to get to know all of our, our representatives again. They don't know anything about us. I think and I know you say don't look at your representatives, but those people, most of them have been there for a long time, and they understand our communities, what our needs are. You start messing with your boundaries and your lines, we have to learn people all over again. They don't know anything about us, what our immediate needs are. I mean, in the long run, they may, because of those representatives work together, but I just can see a major uproar for the whole state. Well, I put the whole state through the turmoil.